Hi guys and gals, I'm Pete Hilke and welcome to At The Net, your podcast for all news, results and transfers and everything else from the EPL. Well, g'day guys, welcome to At The Net podcast with me, Pete Hilke, for what is, well, you'd call it coming up to the pointy end of the EPL. Matchweek 30, it was just full on. So let's just have a look at some of the talking points from what was Matchweek 30. Well, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford really made sure that the Devils didn't slip up. And that's one thing that the Red Devils at home have had a few problems with, especially this season. David Moyes, Jesse Lingard, well, guess what, guys? They continue their revival tour. And Jesse Lingard, after being loaned out for the rest of the season to West Ham United, has proven to be the world's his oyster, put it that way. He's doing some remarkable play there, but a big question for United supporters out there: should Jesse Lingard come back to United at the end of the season and actually play first team football? What are your thoughts? I'm just really curious. For me, look, I think it's done and dusted. I reckon Lingard should actually stay at West Ham. He's actually really playing some great football and he's scoring goals. That's what he's there to do. Chelsea, on the other hand, well, what happens? Well, sluggish Chelsea. They went down one man and then they did the most remarkable thing, folks. They imploded, and they didn't just implode. It was horrible. And if you're a Chelsea, if you're a Blues man, it's not good. Mark my words, it is not good. Well, a bit of deja vu for Tottenham Hotspurs at the moment. This season, once again, from a winning position, they've actually dropped 15 points. That 15 points, well, I can tell you right now, when we talk about the depth, we talk about consistency, that 15 points would have them up into the top four, but they're not. And it just goes to show that it's going to be interesting. You look at Harry Kane, Son Heung-min, are they going to be there at the end of the season for Tottenham Hotspurs? If you're a Spurs supporter, throw some comments below. Tell me what you think. Guys, I'm really fascinated to know what's going on. Well, Matchweek 30, Southampton, Danny Ings back with a bang. Absolute stunning game of football. And I actually really enjoyed it. A great game. Well, Jurgen Klopp, it was a great win for Liverpool. It's good to see them back winning in a nice way. He's adapting, yes. But I tell you what, when you look at Fabinho, Jota, they've really made everything a lot more helpful for Jurgen Klopp and the Liverpool side. All right, guys, so they're just some of the talking points from Matchweek 30. So let's get on and have a look at what is the results from, of course, Matchweek 30. All right, so it started off with the most horrific game of football. Look, Chelsea, they started off slow, but I tell you what, they went down to West Brom 5-2. That is a huge loss for Chelsea, especially at this stage of the season. Leeds United 2, Sheffield United 1. Now, I did say at Leeds at the beginning of this season will probably finish around about 10th. I tell you, I'm still going to go with that, and it's great to see Bielsa and his boys. That's where they currently sit. Manchester City, well, they were just far too good for Leicester City. At the moment, the way I see Leicester City, they are their own worst enemy. They've got a pretty good run. The last couple of games are going to be pretty hard for Leicester, however. Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool 3 but defeated Arsenal 0. Southampton came back to win over Burnley 3-2. Newcastle and Tottenham, well, once again, Tottenham, they were in front. Opportunities, they could have done it. Newcastle came back to win it 2-2. Aston Villa and Fulham. Well, Aston Villa 3-1 over Fulham. Manchester United, once again, Brighton went ahead. But Fernandes, Marcus Rashford come back and both scored goals to actually United won that game 2-1. Everton, Crystal Palace, Everton slipped up. It should have actually been an Everton win. If you're, that's what I look at, guys. We're getting to that time of the season. If you want to reach the top four, you've got to start beating these lower bottom sides. And we finished off Matchweek 30 with West Ham defeating Wolves 3-2. All right, guys, so I'm going to get to the table, but let's have a look at the stats. Things have changed up a bit. The Golden Boot so far. Harry Kane, he's on 19 goals from Tottenham. Mohamed Salah from Liverpool is on 18. Bruno Fernandes, Manchester United on 16. Dominic Calvert-Lewin from Everton on 14, as well as Patrick Bamford from Leeds on 14 as well. All right, so here it is, the table. This is where everybody's at. Now, Manchester City, they've played 31 games, but they sit on top. They're 74 points, 14 points clear than Manchester United. They will win this. They'll win it easily. We know that. Don't have to be a brain surgeon. All right, let's have a look. Manchester United, they sit in second. They're 4 points clear of Leicester City, 8 points clear of fourth, West Ham. So they've got a nice little buffer. Man United's running. It's not too bad, actually, but they need to pick off the wins from the sides towards the bottom, mid to the bottom table, really over the next couple of months. Leicester City, well, they're sitting on 56 points in third spot, and West Ham, they leapfrogged Chelsea and move up into the top 4 on 52. Chelsea, well, they must rue that big win because they're sitting in 5th spot on 51 points. Tottenham and Liverpool are both on 49 points, but Tottenham in 6th because their goal difference is better. All right, guys. Well, it's absolutely full on. Let's just have a look. The relegation at the moment, definitely Sheffield United, West Brom, Fulham. These are the 3 teams. I'm pretty much convinced now these 3 teams will be the bottom 3 at the end of this season. Right, so that's where we currently sit at the moment. Let's have a look. Match week 31. It only gets better and better. All right, so Fulham and Wolves. I expect Wolves to win this one 3-1. Manchester City are up against Leeds United. Look, Manchester City will win this one 2-0. It's going to be a nice, easy game for them, I think. But, there'll be some moments. Liverpool, Aston Villa. I expect Liverpool to continue on their winning streak here, 3-2. Chelsea and Crystal Palace. Look, Chelsea, they need to rebound. They need a very big rebound here, which I think they will. I think they'll win this one 2-1. Burnley and Newcastle. Gee, this is a tough game. I reckon Burnley may just edge Newcastle 2-1 there. Leicester City and West Ham. This is an absolute cracking game. I reckon West Ham will win this. I reckon they'll win it 1-0 over Leicester City. Well, Tottenham, Manchester United. Now, as you know, Manchester United's home and away season has been very interesting because the away game, like this game against Tottenham this weekend, is going to be an absolute cracker. They have not lost away. I don't think they'll lose away. I expect Manchester United to actually win this one 2-1. Remember, the last time that Tottenham played United, it was a 6-0 drubbing. I'd hate to say that again. I don't think it will be this time, though. Arsenal, Sheffield United. I expect Arsenal to get back on the winning podium there. Win that one 1-0 over Sheffield United. West Brom and Southampton. Once again, I think West Brom will come out in front, or will they? Danny Ings, he was on fire last game. If he continues that form, Southampton will win. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw there. To finish off, you got Everton and Brighton. Look, Everton, they had a chance. They had an opportunity. They didn't take that opportunity. Can they do it against Brighton this week? Well, 1-0. That's what I'm saying. Everton's favour. All right, guys. So there it is. Match week 31 of the EPL. It's exciting times. We're getting up to that pointy end. Manchester City, it's huge. It's a big congratulations. Anyway, I'm calling that one. Manchester United, if they can keep the games, keep those wins up, they'll get there and get up that top 4, but definitely in that 2nd spot. Chelsea, West Ham, Liverpool. Wow, what's going to happen? It's a big fight. The same with Leicester City. There is a fight, really, as far as I'm concerned, from 3rd down to 5th. There is a fight happening. How is it going to end? Throw your comments below, guys. Subscribe to At The Neb Podcast with Pete Helke. I'll see you next week. We're going to go break this one apart. Have a good look. Glory, 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 United. Guys, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you very soon.